Scorpio, welcome to your September 2023 mid-month reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in like we always do. And we're going to take a look and see what is going on with y'all for the rest of the month. I just did I didn't just do it, but I recently uploaded the weekly astrology video from the 12th until the 17th on my other astrology channel. So if you're newer or if this is your first time hearing about it, be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link down below so that way you can click it and watch it. I talk about the full moon, speaking of the moon, or not the full moon, the new moon. Speaking of the new moon, it is happening today when I'm doing this reading. But I also talk about some other things and just give you a forecast of the week. So let's take a look here. Keep doing your thing, Scorpio. You know, I think you've been looking for some sort of breakthrough when it comes to something in your life, and I believe it's pretty much right around the corner, Scorpio. And no, I'm not just saying that. It could be a minor breakthrough, a big breakthrough. It could just be a change in the equilibrium of how something has been going. All right, let's see. If this card comes out one more goddamn time, South Node Life Debts here. Libra pulled the same exact energy. So if you have Libra placements, watch the Libra reading. Let's see here. Transformation. Well, it's not a Scorpio reading unless there's a transformation. So, alrighty. Let's take a look here, Scorpio. I just want to address this card really quickly. You have the South Node card. It says Life Debts here. Now, Libra pulled the same card. This doesn't have any correlation to the Libra reading, but if you do have a Libra placement, I would watch the Scorpio reading because they pulled the exact same card that came out. But this could be a collective theme here as well. With the South Node really represents sort of like accumulation of, past debts, basically. And no, I'm not talking money, although for some of you it could be, but it's basically like accumulation of past debts that need to be sort of paid by the universe, right? But it's also an area where we can improve too. So when it comes to things in your life at this time, I feel like, and you have, hold on, let's just back this up for a moment. You have 3 people in your energy at this time. So this is like all these different energies that you're sort of fluctuating in and out of here, Scorpio. Not to say you have like a personality disorder. That's not what I'm saying at all. But there's like different things in your life at this time are needing almost like a different you. Right? Like when it comes to work, like you have to show up a different you. When it comes to your own emotional well-being and your own, or just your overall spiritual well-being, you have to show up a different version of you, right? Or you have to create a different version of you. One that's going to actually help you get out of like the South Node energies and start to make progress, right? And you have this Queen of Swords, right? So when it comes to learning and understanding, communicating, you have to show up a different you, right? So there's like these areas that you're having to like show up and be better, not because it's like you're lacking anywhere, right? But there's always room for improvement. And I think that's something that you're kind of realizing at this time. And if we're talking about improvement, well, this new moon that's in Virgo is a sign of improvement, right? It's where we can self-judge ourselves and criticize ourselves, but it's ultimately for us to get better, right? To make the necessary adjustments that we need to make. So that way we become more productive or more efficient or just overall improve. And that's the energy that I see you in at this time. Now, there could be other people around you. You could literally be watching this with people. You could be watching it with an earth sign, water sign, air sign. It could be really any sign. Maybe there's people around you. If not, throw that out. Don't take it. But yeah, so that's basically the energy that I'm getting for you, like in your current energy at this time. Right now, I feel like you're trying to figure out, what do you want to focus on? Because whatever it is that you give your focus and your intention to, I feel like it's not that you'll be shocked, although it could be with the Tower, but it's like whatever you give your intention to will allow you to actually have sort of like the pivot that you need with this Tower here. And it's interesting too that this card came out. It says, miracles happen, give the universe your clear intention. And if you take a look at this, well, the King of Swords is all about intention, right? Like King of Swords knows how to set a goal or focus on something and get it done. Like his concentration is probably unmatched. Page of Pentacles is improvement. taking what it is that we know, or taking what it is that we have, improving it, or even if you have a plan or whatever the case might be, it's about, you know, applying it. And the moon card is, well, I think this is more so the archetype of the moon here. I don't really feel like there's a fear or anything. I think there's sort of like this underlying feeling that you may actually have, like there's like this inkling towards something, or like this intuitive feeling or even response that you're kind of getting at this time. And I would definitely trust your intuition here. But others of you with this new moon, with this moon card, I think this is very symbolic of like the new moon that we're going to be having in Virgo. And so it's like you're gearing up and preparing basically for the next lunation cycle. So you can definitely expect a transformation here, Scorpios. Things are going to change. So this word's like so like when you see this, like everything becomes like highlighted, right? Like transformation. Why won't this focus? Jesus. But it just means change, right? There's a change, and it's the Tower. Scorpio, you're no stranger to the Tower. This shouldn't, you know, shouldn't throw you off, right? But it's just a change here that I'm seeing. Oops, pulled the Tower, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. If you've been wanting to make improvements, if you've been wanting to make progress, really in anything, I might have to clarify to get more specific, but I do feel like it's going to be well earned here, especially with that Ace of Cups. I feel like you'll be celebrating whatever it is, or you'll be, you know, you'll be emotionally resonating with the changes. You'll be happy, basically. Okay, let's actually get into this and let's clarify. Also, I feel like you're ready to start making these certain adjustments in your life in the future here. Like you're starting to readily accept it. Ace of Cups, like, yeah, okay, I feel the need to start to do something particularly, and you know, it may be a little bit different, but anyways, we'll see. Let's clarify. Some of you may be a life path, or some of you, you're, what's that called? Life path number? Maybe 33. Or you could be seeing 333 a lot. All right, clarify the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Again, double clarification, basically what I was saying. Again, you're showing up here, like you're realizing like, okay, there's room for improvement with my work and what I'm doing, my schedule, my routine, my daily habits. Clarify the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords here. Yeah. It's almost, let me pull one more. I just want to see what this Queen of Swords is first. Five of Cups here. Okay. So I do feel like you are doing some clearing here, like emotional clearing. I feel like you're really starting to understand yourself here better than you have been recently with the Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. Now you could be having like a communication or a conversation with somebody here, either recently or coming up, but you could be having like a conversation with somebody that's helping you sort of, that either you're relating to, or that is helping you find some sort of relation, like to understand like some sort of feeling or something that you're thinking here. Or this could just be you with yourself. It's like you're articulating like what it is that you're thinking and you're feeling, and you're making the necessary adjustments here with the Queen of Swords. But yeah, it's almost as if you're not really trying to force. I think you're realizing like, okay, instead of meeting force with force, it's like you're realizing like, I don't have to meet force with force. Like there's a smarter way of doing this. There's an easier way of doing this, or there's a better way of doing this. This may not make sense now, but it could be in the future. it's always very kind of, there's always like an array of ways you can decipher 3 core cards, right? Like 3 energies of like, you know, personalities or people or temperaments. So you just have to take what resonates and throw out the rest, Scorpio, okay? Let's see. Let's look at this challenge, though. Then we'll go to the future. Clarify that moon card. You have the Knight of Wands here. Ooh. I feel like you're feeling a little bit of hesitancy or nervousness. Strength card, Page of Pentacles. It's like you need to do something. So it's like you're having to, I think your challenge at this time is just like overcoming like the nerves or overcoming just like some sort of underlying feeling that you're experiencing at this time. That it's not that it's fully holding you back or anything like that. It's just like it's causing a bit of hesitancy. It's like you already know what it is. Like I think you just need to trust yourself, Scorpio, and be very clear about what it is that you're trying to do. And I think it's going to go better than you think, because I see it turning out well with this Ace of Cups. 5 of Wands here. Yeah, it's almost like there's emotional peace coming in after frustration, after the tension of something. Clarify this. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Inch by inch, foot by foot, yard by yard, mile by mile. You're getting closer and closer to manifesting what you're envisioning here. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. You're moving more and more toward the fulfillment of your desires. Woo! There may be like a good business opportunity that comes your way, Scorpio, or somebody you that helps you with your career, or you help them, or there's like a what's that called? God dang it. Collaboration of some sort. Some of you, I think you could be, you're just moving forward. If it's not with a person, you're just, honestly, you're just allowing yourself to break out of your rigid patterns or your rigid ways of doing things, and to start to manifest newer things, to start to create newer things here. It's like maybe you're holding yourself back before because there's either hesitancy or uncertainty, or there's like this aspect of whether or not it would make sense right now or something like that. But I feel like you're ready to go the unconventional route with the Tower being here. And it's like, it's quite fulfilling with the Ace of Cups, if I'm being honest. After, you know, this is more so like a stimulation of creativity with this 5 of Wands, right? Like, how do I explain this? Sometimes there can be like a creative tension within inside of us, and it's only through like literally the creative process we actually find fulfillment, right? Because you can have like a creative tension, but if you don't allow yourself to act on your creativity, well, then that's just going to piss you off even more, frustrate you even more, right? And so it's just allowing yourself to be creative. It's allowing yourself to be innovative, allowing yourself to trust your intuition rather than rely so reluctantly on your rational mind. So, yeah, look, you have time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before. I told you, it's like, it's something that it's like convention out the window, right? I think you're doing something a little bit unconventional, or doing something differently. I'm gonna pull you one more astrology card, and then I'm gonna be doing Sagittarius reading next. Speaking of Sagittarius, you just can't wait, huh, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, y'all need to be patient. This is a Scorpio read. Sagittarius, I think you're re-aiming at newer goals. I think you're looking, some of you yourself know it could be Sagittarius, by the way. because it's right here by the South Node card. Honestly, what I'm picking up on, I think you're praying, it's like, I think you're looking a little bit too narrowly. I think the universe is wanting you to actually be a little bit more lofty, right? Like, I think you can actually do a lot more than you think you can do, or something can be as great as you want it to be. Like, on a realistic scale, I'm gonna keep it real. It's not like you're gonna be a millionaire overnight, right? Or anything like that. But I don't know, maybe. But it's like, you know, like if you have newer goals and it's like you believe in newer things, like you need to pursue those things. Because if you're just gonna do what you've always done, you know, you're gonna feel frustrated because there's a new stimulation of creativity that's trying to come through. And if you're not allowing that, well, then it's gonna feel very frustrating. So, trust me, I know. I got fucking Saturn and Aries in my 5th house in the South Node. All right, I'm doing a Sagittarius reading next. I'll see y'all over there. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. All the details are there. You just click the link and you can book a reading. If you like the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, Scorpio.